Imagine this. You're in the middle of a conversation with someone you care about deeply. Everything seems fine, but suddenly the mood shifts. You're left wondering, what just happened? My friend, you've stepped into the realm of mind games. But don't worry. Today we'll uncover how Stoicism, a philosophy practiced by the greatest minds in history, can help you rise above these games and stay in control. Let's dive in. Understanding the game. First, let's get one thing straight. Mind games aren't always malicious. Sometimes they're subconscious, born from insecurity or a need for control. Women, like men, may use these games to test boundaries, gauge interest, or assert dominance. But here's the truth. The moment you react emotionally, you've already lost. Understanding this is your first step to freedom. Women may test your patience, your confidence, or your resolve. But when you stay grounded, you become unshakable. The Stoic shield, mastering emotional detachment. The cornerstone of Stoicism is emotional control. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." When she tries to provoke you, whether through silence, sarcasm, or even a subtle jab at your ego, pause. Breathe. Understand that her actions are hers, not yours. Don't let someone else's storm disrupt your inner peace. The power of indifference. Here's the paradox. When you stop chasing, you attract. Women respect a man who is self-assured, grounded, and unbothered by petty games. Indifference doesn't mean you don't care. It means you don't overreact. We cannot focus on the past or predict the future. That was to overcome. Instead, we must protect the present by developing an internal state of tranquil and connection. Instead of trying to decode her every move, focus on yourself. Build your mind, your body, and your purpose. A Stoic man doesn't seek validation because he knows his worth, and that unshakable confidence, it's magnetic. Setting boundaries with respect and clarity. Mind games often thrive in ambiguity. Don't let them. If she's being distant, manipulative, or unclear, address it calmly. A simple, "Is everything okay? I feel like something's off," can disarm even the most subtle games. But here's the key. Be firm. Boundaries are not about controlling her. They're about protecting your peace. A Stoic man doesn't beg for respect. He commands it through his actions and his unwavering standards. The art of walking away. Sometimes the ultimate power move is to walk away, not out of anger but out of self-respect. When you're no longer willing to play the game, you take back control. Remember, Stoicism teaches us that we can't control others, only our response. Walking away isn't weakness, it's strength. It says, "I value my peace more than this drama." And trust me, nothing is more attractive than a man who knows when to stay and when to leave. By mastering your emotions, practicing indifference, setting clear boundaries, and knowing when to walk away, you embody the essence of Stoicism. You rise above her games not by outplaying her, but by refusing to play at all. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life, and when you embrace it, you become the calm in the storm, the man who stands tall no matter what. Have you ever felt like you're walking through a maze, unsure of where you stand with someone you care about? Her words say one thing, but her actions scream another. Frustrating, isn't it? But here's the truth. Women's games aren't your prison, they're your test. And today I'll show you how to not just survive them, but rise above with the wisdom of Stoicism. Stick with me. This could change how you see relationships forever. Why women play games. Let's start by understanding why women play games. It's not always manipulation, it's often a subconscious test. Women want to know if you're confident, patient, and self-assured. Women want to understand whether you have the skills and the social skills necessary to play the games of life and death, and to be of any use in an interrogation session. They may pull away to see if you'll chase. They may provoke you to see if you'll react. Here's the catch. It's not about you, it's about their own fears and insecurities. And once you realize this, you gain the upper hand. The power of emotional mastery. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When she acts distant or throws subtle jabs at your ego, the average man reacts emotionally. But the Stoic man pauses. He steps back and asks himself, "Is this worth my peace?" Here's an exercise. The next time she tests you, visualize a shield around you. Imagine her words bouncing off without penetrating your core. This isn't detachment, it's power. Indifference is your secret weapon. It's not about pretending not to care. It's about knowing you're enough, with or without her validation. Think about it. The more you chase, the more she runs. But when you stand still, grounded in your purpose and confidence, she can't help but take notice. Let me give you a practical tip. Whenever you feel the urge to overreact, redirect that energy into something productive. Hit the gym, work on your passion, or meditate. Indifference isn't passive, it's active self-improvement. The Stoic art of setting boundaries. Stoicism isn't about letting people walk all over you, it's about protecting your peace. Women respect a man who sets clear boundaries. For example, if she constantly cancels plans last minute, don't get angry. Instead, say, "I respect your time and I hope you respect mine. Let me know when you're ready to commit." This simple act of asserting yourself shows strength without hostility. And remember, boundaries are like fences. They protect your space while allowing healthy interaction. Mastering the test of silence. One of the most common tests you'll face is silence. She stops texting, delays replies, or goes cold. Most men panic, they send double texts, call repeatedly, or demand answers. But the Stoic man? He welcomes the silence. He knows it's a test of his patience and self-worth. It therefore makes sense that his mountain-proper metaphor applies more broadly to his life in the West. Here's what you do. Mirror her energy. If she pulls back, you focus on yourself. When she sees you're unfazed, she'll either come back or show her true intentions. Either way, you win. When to walk away. Sometimes the most stoic move you can make is to walk away. If her games become toxic or disrespectful, you owe it to yourself to leave. As Epictetus said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you." Walking away isn't defeat, it's reclaiming your power. And nothing commands respect like a man who refuses to settle for less than he deserves. Turning games into growth opportunities. Every game she plays is an opportunity for you to grow. It's a mirror showing where you need to strengthen your resolve. Use these moments to practice patience, emotional control, and self-improvement. When you rise above the game, you become not just a better man for her, but a stronger man for yourself. Remember, a Stoic man is unshakable. He doesn't react, he responds. He doesn't chase, he attracts. And he doesn't settle, he rises. You have everything you need to master the game. Control your emotions, set your boundaries, and most importantly, never lose sight of your worth. That, my friend, is how you rise above her games and stay in control. Did this resonate with you? If you're ready to embrace Stoicism and unlock your potential, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's create a community of strong, grounded men who know their worth. Comment below with your thoughts, or share a story about how you stayed in control. And remember, life isn't about winning games, it's about mastering yourself.